Well, hello, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide, and we are on October 5th, 2020. Welcome to another surviving day on the planet, and welcome to the Daily Dew, where we look at space weather, world weather, earthquakes, and volcanoes from around the world. Observing here some pretty excited plasma filaments, northeastern departing limb, as well the one lonely sunspot. Looking at outgoing images here. As I said, very excited plasma on the incoming and outgoing images here, but still only one lonely sunspot. A little look at Earth to scale here. 304 angstroms. As well, observing a small Earth-facing coronal hole that is building in the last few images here. 511 angstroms. As well, looking here, full coronasphere during our solar cycle 25. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button. Looking here at our real-time solar data as we are steady at about 368 kilometers per second. And I mean, the correlation between space weather and earthquakes is quite big. Now, you look at the last 7 days for earthquakes around the world, our West Morley, California swarm, the large earthquakes, deep earthquakes in the past 7 days since we've been hammered with the over 600 kilometer per second solar wind. So definite correlation here. Looking at the Schumann resonance for today, a power of 8, pretty low power, little excitement yesterday. Nothing too much to talk about though. Quality power of 7, amplitude of 8, 7.67 hertz. Let's have a look at earthquakes, as it has been very busy. This is just a 24-hour map, believe it or not. Look at all these minor earthquakes throughout Alaska, most recent 2.6 there. As well, lots of movement moving westward into Kamchatka, Russia, Severokurisk, as well through Japan, 4.9, 4.5 there. 5.3 reported today, Marianas Trench, deepest trench in the earth. 5.6 reported yesterday, Philippines. And just recently, a 5.2 in Leh, India, at a 10-kilometer depth. 4.0 reported there, Kazakhstan. And then lots of movement here through Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, Loyalty Islands, 5.1, 5.2 as well. Tonga region, 4.9, and our deepest earthquake the last 24 hours, this 4.5, 558 kilometer depth. Watch for larger, shallower earthquake to follow, but it may have already. Looking here, 5.2, Pacific Antarctic Ridge, as well, 4.5, West Chile Rise. And Shetland Island earthquakes still going on down there. Large low pressure system affecting Argentina. Throughout South America, 4.7 Peru, 4.5 in Colombia, and as well a 4.8 reported here in Trinidad and Tobago. Puerto Rico swarm continuing now as it is moved from West Morley, California. Largest earthquake in that region, 4.5 recently in Mexico, but all the energy seems to have shifted there. And as well north into Stanley, Idaho, with some minor quakes there towards the border of Canada, just west of Yellowstone. As well, a 5.0 there reported, Portugal. Let's have a look at the last 7 days, as it has been very active since we've been hammered with the space weather. A lot of elevated rings, deep earthquakes, and that large swarm in California. Makes you really wonder what is happening along the west coast there. We know we have active faults, but what else is happening? Are there active volcanoes? Gonna have to definitely keep an eye on the situation across the west coast. Just look at this earthquake map, guys. This is the last 7 days, and we're seeing a lot of deep quakes. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody around the world. Just have a plan and be ready for a large earthquake, especially after all of these deep ones. 5.1 there, a little bit of release in India. Let's get to the Pacific Disaster Center here and look at the most recent volcanoes being updated around the world, as we do have a couple new volcanoes that have spot up. So I think we're going to have to get into a volcanic activity report that will be coming soon, as we do have a new volcano, Kaikai, in Japan, that has become active, and that's just reported today. Ash advisory in effect. Around the world now, let's get an update. Sangay in Ecuador. Kaikai in Japan. Reventador in Ecuador. Dukono in Indonesia. Fuego in Guatemala. Villarrica in Chile. Sabancay in Peru. And as well, a Notice volcano. We'll get into that. Popo in Mexico. And Langila in Papua New Guinea. That's another new volcano. Kadavor in Papua New Guinea. Swiss in Ujima. And Simeru. So that's about 13 volcanoes being updated in the past 24 hours. Very active around the world. Look forward to a volcanic activity report coming soon. Looking here, tropical storm Chan-hom, who will be penetrating the Japan coastline in the coming 2 days as a Category 1 tropical storm, but will bring a lot of rain. Watch for the 5-day forecast coming up here, brought to you by Meteor Earth. We still have Tropical Storm Marie, who is a very deep lower level trough. Tropical Depression 19E is alive. Tropical Depression Gamma is alive. And also we have Tropical Storm Delta, who will be heading into the Gulf Coast and most likely affecting the Louisiana and Mississippi shorelines as a Category 2 hurricane. So a lot is going on around the world, and I've been so busy recently, and I appreciate your patience and waiting for the Daily Do, the full world report here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, share with your friends. Looking here, area of interest off the coast of Africa, most likely heading northward towards Spain and Portugal. 5-day forecast brought to you by Meteor Earth, Meteor Mike, overlooking home base Calgary, Alberta, as we've had very, very nice weather over the past week. Strong high pressure ridge in Chinook hanging out, but things are about to change in the long range forecast. Watching a large low pressure system here affect the Atlantic provinces and Quebec. They've already seen 3 winter storms before fall. That's right, northern Quebec has seen 3 winter storms, including 1 blizzard, and could see another here. Very strong storm and a lot of snow wrapped around it. Hudson's Bay vortex could be a strong one this season. Looking here, Tropical Storm Gamma and Delta. Delta will be a Category 2 hurricane when it makes landfall 3 to 4 days from now. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody around the world. Strong high pressure ridge hanging out along the west coast. But then finally, we're going to get some relief as we have a large and very strong velocity low pressure system moving into the Alaskan Peninsula. Watch for an uptick in seismicity throughout this whole region, through the Cascades and up into Alaska. And look at all those blue, cold temperatures moving down. Be interesting to see what the forecast is next week. Overlooking Central America, not too much to talk about. Daily evaporation rains. Snow falling as far north as Chile. Not too much affecting Argentina. Overlooking Africa, watch for moisture to develop throughout the Congo region, heading eastward. And as well, small low pressure system affecting South Africa. Later in the forecast, 5-day forecast. Overlooking the West Indies here. Hot and very, very dry. Small low pressure system here in the Mediterranean. And then finally some relief coming to the United Kingdom. That large low pressure system is moving out. And look at those warm temperatures behind it. Strong high pressure ridge off the coast there. Overlooking Russia. The snowstorms are a-coming. The cold temperatures are a-forming. And it definitely probably looks and feels like winter across Russia already. Looking here, forecast at chan-hom. Definitely going to bring a drenching torrential downpour for its coastal regions, Japan. As well, looking across Taiwan here, watch for a lot of rain in the next few days, and as well, a tropical cyclone to develop. Right there, folks. Bay of Bengal, we're going to have a tropical cyclone develop later in the week. Overlooking Australia, low pressure system coming from the north, coming from the equator, heading straight across the continent and then down to Antarctica. Interesting days indeed. Please stay aware and prepared. Big system affecting Tasmania and southeastern Australia this week. Watch for pretty cool temperatures to hang around as well. Much love to you all. Prayers for humanity. Gonna leave you here looking at the southern hemisphere versus the northern. Much love to you all, and watch as these huge systems are forming. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to check out dailyeventsworldwide.com, where you can get all the latest news and events and share your photos and videos. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.